I ain't stretching though. Snoring on the bluff, I'm trying to catch a slope. Up under your house, trying to listen with the stethoscope.
Good morning, beautiful people. It is Sunday morning. It's foggy as shit in LA, as you can see. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about this hip-hop. It was a pretty eventful week. Let's get into it. Call me partial, call it favoritism, don't call me late for dinner. Big Crit, best album of this week, and one of the best albums of this year so far. It's a 2-disc. Forever is a mighty long time. It's jazz, it's bass, it's funk, it's kind of a West Coast feel. It's soul, it's horns and 808s and kicks. I mean, it's just beautiful arrangement, man. This is a major release for Big Crit. So if you're a fan, you've been waiting on this one. If you're not a fan, definitely hop in on this one, man. This is one way to get in. It's an hour and a half long, but if you're ready for the ride, he takes you on it. Especially the first track of the second disc, Justin Scott. Fucking mind-blowing, simply put. Beautiful music, man. Go download this. Next up, we have Mr. Ty Dolla $ign with Beach House 3, the third installment of the Beach House series. Pretty highly esteemed series of mixtapes, and he definitely added nicely to the trilogy. 20 tracks here, double-digit features, but everybody shows up, just like All-Star Weekend. Definitely something to get into. You got all sorts of... And what I mean by different looks is different sounds. You got a lot of different production, a lot of different schemes, a lot of different flows. So Beach House 3 is you can use it to turn up to, you can ride out on the whip, you can play it, put on a couple tracks in the slow jam list, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely got a lot of variation, so definitely something to check out. Next up is Yo Gotti with I Still Am. A statement album, just like the title entails. He has a lot to say about Young Dolph. Of course, those two have been going at it. I gotta say, Young Dolph got him in the nickname department. Of course, Young Dolph calls him Ho Gotti, but this ain't about that. So there's a lot of good production on here. I will say Yo Gotti hasn't evolved as much as I'd like to see artists evolve. But shit, nigga got a huge hit with Wake It Up right now. Why not? Catch this album, check it out. There's a lot of update on the Young Dolph Yo Gotti beef on this album, so maybe even an admission of fucking guilt, but I ain't said that. Next up is a young gunner I really appreciate. He runs with Action Bronson and the crew. From Queens, it is Mayhem Loren with Gems from the Equinox. If you're already a fan of Action Bronson, Big Body Bez, and those guys from Queens, man, go ahead and hop into this one, because he definitely reminds me of Bronson and those dudes. He got a few different stories to tell and a kind of a different angle on things, but it's apparent that they're tight, and it definitely shows in the skill level as well. Like, he's not no slouch. He can definitely rhyme with the best of them. But I really appreciated this joint. Definitely a lot to listen to, a lot of deeper content, a lot of ride music. Check it out, Mayhem Loren. So last but definitely not least, Big Uncle Snoop Dogg, Make America Crip Again. It's an 8 song, 29-minute, more like EP, more like just a mix of shit. Every song doesn't quite sound like the last, or sound like the one after. So that makes it unique in that regard, but he definitely got his little flow off, and he definitely still is showing evolution. I mean, Chris Brown's on that joint, a couple other big features, so check it out. It's Big Uncle Snoop, why not? All right, good people, that is what I got for you today. As always, the conversation continues. You know my name is my name on IG and Twitter. Hit me up at _Dan Quay. You know by now that the #1 source for indie artists, entrepreneurs, and small business in your area is BlueCloudRadio.com, and the app is free in the App Store and the Play Store. I've gotten that down pat. As always, it's a pleasure bringing you the latest in hip-hop, just letting you know what I think about what's going on out there. If I missed your homie, if I need to be put onto a tape, if you think I'm not on it, let me know, please. Every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time, Sunday Morning Sounds. Peace, love, and much hands.
We going up in the sky. We going up. We going up in the sky. Get that KK weed and blow it up in the sky. Got a condo out in Beverly Hills up in the sky. #1 on the charts, we going up in the sky. I stay posted in the sky, shitting on them like a bird. Mad cause I block they calls, ratchets get on my nerves, scratch my forges on the curb. So I bought another car, about to pour me up some drinks. It shots on me at the bar, ain't no way I ever stop.